At this point, I really want to show Spice how I would do it. I'll put a cast album together for real, an album, not a song.
Jock's moment of truth on love and hip-hop. Atlanta this season was exactly what the show needed. With all the chaos surrounding Spice's cast album, Jock stepped in as the peacemaker, and honestly, he deserves way more credit than he's been getting.
So, have you guys talked about the album at all, Spice's album?
Well, I heard I was off of it, so who can confirm?
I don't have a confirmation.
They kicked you out the bus?
Because, again, I told everybody at this table, when I first went in to record my song, it was not a diss song. I just feel like she kind of bamboozled me, to be honest.
You know what? I think y'all need to try to talk about it and figure it out, because I talked to Spice and it was a different story.
So what are we doing with this music with Bambi?
I still don't know.
No, you gotta do it.
I worked too hard to invest so much for somebody to blame me for a beef I know I didn't create. Bambi have 11 listeners on Spotify.
Ooh, girl, I'm finna go.
Like, no, what are we talking about here?
I don't know. She was like, well, the reason why we don't with you is because you never give me a chance. And she spoke for everybody. And I was like, okay, so y'all don't with me. But sometimes I do feel like y'all be going extra hard for Spice.
Oh,
What?
that's true. I feel the same way. Damn, you kidding me, goddamn. I feel the same way.
Midnight.
Finally, everybody is seeing Spice for the way I've been seeing her for a while now. I'm so happy that I was not on that cast album, because I don't want to be a part of that demonic energy that Spice is bringing on that album.
Let me just say this. I'm going to say real quick, y'all. Look, Shawty ain't here to defend herself right now, but I'm not taking up for it. What I'm saying is, I don't even want to bring that into this.
You're right.
Right. It created some issues for me, too, in that situation.
Oh, you not on the album?
I decided not to participate. It pushed me to a point where I said, you know what, it's crazy. We're in Atlanta. It ain't Atlanta, it didn't sound Atlanta, it don't feel Atlanta. There's a lot of this to go on. We don't do that in Atlanta. That ain't what we do.
I felt the same way.
I reached out to Zaytoven. I reached out to Drummer Boy, Cheese Beats, and ATL Jacob. I'm more than happy to put something on the table that's for real. I just feel like if we're gonna do some that we do.
Right.
And sometimes,
Congratulations.
at this point, I really want to show Spice how I would do it. I'll put a cast album together for real, an album, not a song. And then I wouldn't have nobody secretly playing on nobody's top. We ain't doing that.
Called out the nonsense and spoke facts that no one else had the guts to say. Spice may have started a lot of the drama, especially with the mixed messages she was throwing around, but Jock called it like it was. He didn't let the drama overtake the situation, and instead he took a step back, looked at the bigger picture, and gave an honest opinion that no one else wanted to say. Karlie Redd, on the other hand, was out here making noise, trying to stir things up as usual, and to be honest, it was getting old. She's always popping off at the mouth, but it's clear that she's only getting involved in this whole Spice situation because she's feeling some type of way. The hypocrisy was on full display when she started talking about the album like she was some expert. Let's be real, the only reason anyone's even talking about Karlie on this album is because of her feature with Spice. That's the only song that's even remotely worth mentioning. And the rest of it? Well, let's just say it's not hitting the same way. You can already tell that next season, Karlie's going to be back begging to be Spice's friend again. It's the classic cycle. They fight, then she tries to make up, and it's rinse and repeat. But I'm not buying into it. Spice has earned her spot on the show and in the music world, and people need to give her the respect she deserves. At the end of the day, Jock kept it real, and everyone else should have been doing the same.